Hello, happy Friday. Welcome back to Report Writing episode 3. This is the episode where basically you think that George Lucas might have actually made a decent movie. No, actually that's Star Wars. But this episode 3 is where you're like, oh my God, this is the best writing ever. Okay, stop laughing at me. All right. Basically, what I'm trying to do is if I can get my son to laugh, then
The joke just hit.
Yeah, if I can get you to laugh, then I'm thinking I can probably get fifth graders to laugh. That's the idea. All right, so please look over at my amazing flea map, and if you'll notice, we have finished the introduction of this amazing report, which is all about the things I'm going to do with my new free time. Now, today, in episode 3, I'm going to be talking about how I'm going to be taking advantage of the fact that I can still go to the ocean. And so that is where I'm going to start my writing today, right here. So you will notice since the last time we were together for writing that some hearts appeared on my paper. I don't know where those came from. There seemed to be some kind of like weird fraction hearts. So I'm guessing I know where they came from. But we're just going to kind of write around them because that's what you do, you know. When you're under quarantine, you just do what you got to do. Now, I'm pretty sure this header would be simple. So I'm going to kind of call it, I'm going to say, I'm going to call it Ocean Adventures. Yeah. Ocean Adventures. Because it's going to be all about my adventures in the ocean with my extra plans. Makes sense. All right, I want to start with a really nice main idea. I already know what that is, so it's pretty simple to do. My first sentence is, I am going to begin my plans by getting out into the ocean as much as possible. Now I better reread that sentence because it sounded a little strange to me. I'm going to begin my plans by getting out into the ocean as much as possible. I'm going to take away plans and I'm going to say adventures. Okay. I like that better. I better have a nice transition here. For starters, I get to surf every morning now. And I'm going to put a little bit of thinking in there, because why not? It's like a dream come true. Uh-oh, I've got to watch out for some hearts. Watch out for that heart. Now, I don't just want to skip past surfing. I want to describe it a little bit. I want to talk about it. For starters, I get to surf every morning now. It's like a dream come true. I think I'll say most days I have to rush to the beach. Watch out for those hearts. Most days I have to rush to the beach and try to catch waves before the sun sets. Now, however, I can surf with Harvey the seal in the morning. Now, I know what you're thinking. Who is Harvey? And why is he a seal? Where he's a seal, and I got to surf with him this morning. So I could describe more about that. Maybe I'll put a star here, and maybe later I might add some more thoughts about Harvey. But for now, I want to keep moving on because I'm talking all about my adventures in the ocean, not about Harvey. So let me add in another one. How about also, because that will fit before this heart that's flying at me. Also, my sailboat is now clean, and the sails are washed. I'm going to put a dash here. Ropes are tied. She, because you always call a boat a she, is ready for, I'm going to say ready for the wind, because you got to have a lot of wind out there. Okay. And lastly, because this is the last big piece of information, I'm going to put in this paragraph. Lastly, my son and I are already taking out our kayaks. No fish yet. I should probably put in parentheses. We like to fish off the kayaks. Watch out for those hearts. But I believe soon we will catch one. Now, this whole thing was about taking advantage of the sea, and I want to wrap this up. I want a nice summary statement. So how could I do that? How about if I say, the sea is calling, and now I have the time to go. And I'm going to put exclamation point because I think that's pretty important. And now, while you are working on your body paragraph, don't forget a few things. Don't forget your header. Everybody say header, header. Don't forget your first sentence is a main idea. And yes, I know some of you will say, Mr. Courtney, I want a transition in there, or I want a hook, or I've got a fancier way of starting it. Go for it. Feel free. Don't forget your transitions. Everybody say, for starters. Also, nobody's here, Mr. Courtney. You're not in class. For starters, also, and lastly, those are my nice transitions. Don't forget those so that your reader will follow you. And don't forget to tell me a little bit of thinking. Okay, tell me share your voice with me in your writing. Don't just tell me what you put in your flea map. Tell me what you actually want to say. And above all, have fun. Okay, be you in your body paragraph. Tell me about that thing that's most important, okay? This is body paragraph number 1, right after our introduction. Please go ahead and take a picture of it and post it in the comments. I loved all of the different reports I was seeing. Marbella was writing about art. Faith is writing about the coronavirus. So many of you were writing about very cool things. Some of you are just writing about what you want out of school when you get back. I thought that was very cool too. Go ahead and finish it and show me your first body paragraph, okay? I'm Mr. Courtney, and I will see you guys hopefully today at 6:30 on Zoom, if you guys can make that. And if not, I will see you on Monday for the next math and writing lesson. Bye, guys.